Brandon Miller quietly just had one of the best rookie seasons in the NBA, but was overshadowed by Chet and Victor in the Rookie of the Year rankings. He averaged 17.3 points per game, 4.3 rebounds, 2.4 assists, and 1 steal, and I think he is in for a huge second-year leap this year for the Charlotte Hornets. 44% shooting from the field, 37% from 3 on 7 attempts, and this year, the 6'7" small forward that is really more of a two-guard who is just an absolute pure scorer is going to have a big-time year. Last year against the Magic, this was one of his best games of the year where he dropped 32 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and a block on just 13 shots, 11 of 13 shooting from the field, 5 of 6 from 3 in 39 minutes. Let's break down this film here. A lot of ball screens, a lot of dribble handoffs, and he can just take advantage, especially of a guy like Wendell Carter Jr., who is dropping back into the paint here because he thinks Brandon Miller's driving, stops on a dime, and knocks down that 3 ball. That's a tough shot to hit, too, when the feet are at the exact same spot. Now coming off of a pin down, getting into his fadeaway game over Wendell Carter Jr., Grant Williams with a nice screen. He keeps Franz Wagner on his back and takes him right into the screen, and then keeps him on his hip while fading away over Wendell Carter Jr. Masterfully done there from the rookie. Nice little backdoor cut, and he finishes it. He's got great body control when he gets into the lane, as you can see here. Put it into slow motion for you. And then this one right here, this is just a great job of reading this play. Jalen Suggs low-key blows it up, but he's going to catch him cheating and then use the screen the other way and get out for the three-pointer. Great job of rescreening by Grant Williams there. That's a high IQ play, and Brandon Miller knocks down the 3-ball. Here, another one. He's supposed to be coming off of a zoom screen. Jalen Suggs is an elite defender, by the way. He completely blows this play up as well, but he makes a mistake of going under the second Grant Williams screen, and Brandon Miller knocks it down pretty much from the hash in what was a very, very tough shot. Now, Wendell probably should have showed here, because he's on the S in the Spectrum Center when he shoots that and knocks it down. Jalen Suggs, great defense. Just got to throw your hands up. Give him a high five and get back on defense. That was a good shot. Now, this is what really excites me is guys like Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, Tajon running with LaMelo Ball in transition. Here he is coming off the screen. That's pretty bad defense there by the Magic. But once again, in the pick and roll, no show whatsoever from Mo Wagner, who is almost at the restricted area. That's bad defense right there. And then he just knocks it down over Franz, who can't recover in time. This right here is just awful D. Haven't heard that one before, but the Magic there, no transition defense whatsoever. Layup here over Paulo Banchero. That's not an easy layup. 6'10" with a 7-foot wingspan, and he gets up. Body control once again, finishing with that right hand. Probably could have been a foul, but he gets it to fall. Remember, he was 11 of 16 from the field this game. 5 of 6 from 3. He missed 2 shots and scored like 35 points. Now here's the game against the Indiana Pacers, his highest scoring game of the year, where he averaged 35 points, 6 boards, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 2 blocks on 10 of 25 shooting from the field. So he aired it out this game. That's for sure. He emptied the clip, 5 of 12 from 3 in 37 minutes, but he still dropped 35. A much less efficient 25, but a really good read right here. Jalen Smith, I don't know what he's doing. But Nick Richards is just going to slip this screen. Smart screen by Nick Smith Jr. to take care of Mathurin, and then there's just nobody left for the lob. This is a tough finish right here coming off the screen. Miles Turner, pretty good rim defender, although he has kind of fallen off a little bit as of late. Still a solid defender, and Brandon Miller gets it to go. And then this one right here, that is KD, Paul George, very much esque of those two guys here. Tween, get into that cross in the mid-range, and he's a 6'7", 6'8" sniper, so he knocks it down. Here he is using the Nick Richards screen once again to get open. You see Curry do this a lot, guys running off the ball, using those screens, and a high IQ play by Nick Richards. He communicates with him, he talks it out, he tells him to come set that screen, and he gets the 3-ball to go right there. Here he is running in transition. Ish Smith finds him. Bad transition defense by the Pacers, and Brandon makes him pay from way downtown. I mean, look how far back that is. That is an NBA 3 on a high school court, if that makes sense. That's the distance that was from the three-point line. And then once again, off the zoom screen here, Pascal is anticipating it. He doesn't get out far enough. Tyrese doesn't really tell him either on the switch here, bad communication. And knocks it down. You got to show. You got to have a high hand against Brandon Miller closing out hard, and doesn't work out. Great patience right here, waiting for the play to develop in front of him, and he gets it to go. And then here he gets into a nice little early ball screen action with P.J. Washington, who, yes, was still on the Hornets at this time, and then hits the three over Jalen Smith in transition. That's tough. If he's doing that coming down the court, the Hornets are going to be tough to beat next year, especially when you got to worry about LaMelo, worry about Miles, worry about Mark Williams, other guys. Get into the paint here, relentless finishing. And then this one really, this little jab, layup, didn't dunk it, but that kind of reminds me of Jason Tatum right there with the jab, getting to the rim. You see this play right here, he uses the jab to his advantage, gets to the rim and dunks it. I saw a lot of that with that Brandon Miller play right there, and then here he is once again. You got to show with a high hand against Brandon Miller, or he's going to knock it down in your face. Now, if you've made it this far into the video, obviously you like something, so make sure to the like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button, as it really helps us out in the YouTube algorithm. We're looking for about 200 likes on today's video. We just hit 20K. Thank you all for that. We're looking for about 25K maybe by Christmas. I think that's going to be the next goal, so if you go ahead and subscribe, we'll get onto that. Now let's take a look at the rest of the Hornets, who should be pretty good this year, hopefully. Now I'm a Hornets fan, so I have a little bit of optimism, but usually it's the opposite way, but I have a lot of optimism for LaMelo Ball and company. During that 9-game stretch in November, LaMelo really went off. He averaged like 32 points per game, 8 assists, 6 boards, 2 steals in like 38 minutes. And the best part was he was really efficient. He's really struggled with efficiency just because he's bounced in and out of the lineups throughout his career. But during that stretch, he was 45% shooting from the field, 41% from 3 on 11 attempts. Very optimistic about LaMelo Ball this year. I'm hoping. We just need one Charlotte sports team to be good after what the Panthers are making us suffer through. 23 years old is LaMelo, and if the ankle injuries, if the ankle issues can stay away, he should be fine. We also have Miles Bridges brought back, 3 years, $75 million. I think that's a very good deal, especially since it's front-loaded. He's a great inside-out punch. He can score inside. He scores inside first, but he can also knock down the three ball. He's up to 35% from downtown from 33 his previous full season. 21 points a game, 7.3 rebounds, 3.3 assists, and I'm super glad we got Miles in Charlotte for the next 3 years. That is a really, like I said, a really good extension, but you know, it would have felt like we were going backwards if we lost him this year, and it took a while to get resolved, but we finally did get the contract hammered out. He'll be 26 years old, so we got him until his age 29 season. Really looking forward to that. I think he's a great complementary piece to LaMelo Ball, and Airbnb will be back, folks. They are back. And then you also have Mark Williams, the big man down low, who averaged 13 points a game last year, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 1.2 blocks per game for the Hornets. Another guy that really struggles with injuries. If he can get those under control, he will be very good. Only played 27 minutes a game last year, shot 65% from the field as a 23-year-old. So hopefully he will be better next year. Catching lobs, rolling off of LaMelo. I'm really excited about the future for the Hornets this year. I think we're actually going to be good. This starting lineup looks good. We go out, get Josh Green. He'll probably be the final piece to the puzzle at the 2-guard spot. Maybe we start Trey Mann. We'll see how that goes. We got a really good backup point guard, Micic. Cody Martin, hopefully he can stay healthy, stay on the court. Got Grant Williams, who was really good for us last year. Nick Richards, underrated backup center. And then Tajon Salon will be getting minutes at some point this year. I just don't know when. Really good offseason, I think. I really like our new coach as well. Really young, really energetic, coming from the NBA champs. So we'll see what happens, but I like the Hornets next year. Brandon Miller should have a big-time breakout year. With that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like button and hit that subscribe button, as well as leaving me a comment down below. And with all that being said, thanks so much for watching today's video.